looking to build some muscle. Is that right? I heard you don't want to be so husky and lazy all the time. You want to be the alpha that you're destined to be. Well, don't worry, because I'm going to show you the 6 main movement patterns that you need to do to build the most amount of muscle and get as strong as you can. Many people starting their fitness journey are often confused about what exercises they should be doing to build the most amount of muscle. As coaches, we see a lot of people doing the wrong types of exercises when they're starting off their fitness journey. Most people come to us without any basic strength. For example, most women cannot even do 10 proper push-ups, and most men cannot do 1 body weight pull-up. And these are people who have been working out off and on for the entirety of their life. It often makes me think, what kind of exercises have you been doing off and on for the majority of your life if you can't even do proper push-ups or pull-ups?
So there are 6 main movements that should be in everyone's workout programming that will help with any muscle and strength goals. We've got horizontal push and pull, vertical push and pull, and quad dominant and hamstring dominant movements. These are the 6 main movements that should be the focus of your workouts.
Wait a minute, I have no idea what you're saying. What's a horizontal pull and a knee dominant movement?
Don't you worry, let's go over what these movements are. And we're also gonna recommend 3 exercises that you can do for each movement. We are gonna recommend compound exercises that you will be able to continuously make progress with the principle of progressive overload.
Number 1, horizontal push. This is any exercise where you flex and extend at your elbow, directly in front of your body. That is a horizontal push movement. Now, if you don't know what I just said, it's basically just pushing something away from your chest. These movements will help you develop the chest, shoulder, and tricep muscles. Push-ups are a great horizontal push movement, especially for most beginners because you can do them anywhere and you can still get quite strong from them. We also recommend later on doing more advanced exercises like the bench press and the dumbbell press, where you can continue to load the exercise with the principle of progressive overload.
Number 2, horizontal pull movements. Any exercise that involves pulling a weight towards your body is a horizontal pull movement. These movements are gonna build muscle in your back and your arms. A great horizontal pull movement is the dumbbell bent over row. Now, we're recommending the dumbbell bent over row because with the dumbbell bent over row, you're able to start with a lighter weight and you can focus on your form and keeping your back straight, and so you don't hurt your lower back performing the movement. Many people doing the bent over row have a rounded back when they first start this, and that could lead to injury. So you gotta make sure you keep your back straight when performing the movement. Now later on, once you've mastered this, then we recommend the harder movements like a barbell bent over row, which you'll be able to load much more compared to dumbbells. And lastly, we also recommend any kind of chest supported rowing machine, because machines, they're also gonna save your lower back a lot, and you can really focus on proper technique and form. And well, it's machines. When you use machines, it's just very self-explanatory.
And number 3, this one just happens to be my least favorite one, but I still do it because that's what you gotta do. This one is the vertical push. Any exercise that involves moving a weight upwards away from your body. These are great movements to primarily work your shoulders, your tricep, and a little bit of your upper chest depending on the angle and exercise of choice. 3 exercises that we recommend doing. The first one is dumbbell shoulder press. This is a great one, especially for beginners because you can start light. And then afterwards, we recommend the more advanced lifts like the military press and even handstand push-ups, just in case you don't have any equipment. The handstand push-up, the military press, and the dumbbell shoulder press, that you can progressive overload over time.
Number 4, the vertical pull. Any exercise that involves moving the weight down towards your body. These movements will help primarily build the muscles in your back and also a little bit in your biceps. The lat pull down is probably the most popular vertical pull exercise that's out there. It is easy and anyone, beginners, intermediate, advanced, can all do it just by adjusting the weight. Now later on, when you get into the intermediate and the advanced realm, then we're gonna recommend doing pull-ups and chin-ups. The pull-up and the chin-up are great because once you master your body weight on these movements, you can start loading them with a dip belt and get stronger and stronger. And plus, they say a pull-up is the ultimate test of upper body strength.
Number 5, quad dominant exercises. These are any exercises with the primary muscles being used are your quadriceps. Squats is definitely going to be one of the examples. Squats are beginner friendly and advanced friendly. You are able to start with body weight, do them anywhere, and as you get stronger, you can progress to a barbell. Once you start doing barbell squats, the sky is the limit. You'll be able to keep loading that movement until you have hit your genetic limit. After squats, we have lunges. Another exercise you can do anywhere. You are also able to load the lunge as well with dumbbells and barbells. And finally, we have the leg press. This is a movement that literally anyone could do, and it does not require much form and teaching. That is the only con with the squat and lunge, is that it does require more coaching to do it properly.
Number 6, the last one, hip hamstring dominant exercises. This is any primary movement in which it involves the hamstrings and the glutes. So for this, we recommend any and all variations of the deadlift. So we have Romanian deadlift, we got sumo deadlift, we got stiff leg deadlift, many different variations. Now, while the deadlift is known as more of a total body exercise, it is still a hip hamstring dominant exercise. And compared to all the other lifts that we have listed in this video, the deadlift will probably be the exercise that you can load the most. Second, we have the hip thrust. This is a great exercise for building the glutes. And you are also gonna be able to load this exercise more than the other lifts. And finally, we have leg curls. As long as you're incorporating some type of variation of the deadlift in your programming, a leg curl will be a great movement to also add in because it will really help target your hamstrings. The hamstrings are huge muscles. This is why we have included this as an isolation movement because it is for a huge muscle group, which is probably why it's the only isolation exercise that we recommend in this video.
As long as you include in some way, shape, or form these 6 main exercises within your workout regimen,
and focus on getting stronger and stronger every single time,
you will definitely begin to build muscle and strength, which will result in the body of your dreams.
And also, these are great movements to include in your workout, especially if you only have about 30 to 45 minutes to work out.
You want to make sure that you're doing these exercises versus just doing a bicep curl or leg extension.
Now, there's nothing wrong with a bicep curl or a leg extension. We're just arguing about getting the most out of your time in case you're only gonna have 30 minutes, 45 minutes to work out, because it is always best to do a chin up versus a bicep curl and doing a squat versus a leg extension.
So I hope you guys love this video, took some value out of it, and perhaps you take some of these key points and include it within your workout regimen so you can see the best results, build the most amount of muscle and strength, and do it in the best way possible. So if you guys like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below so we can continue to give you guys the best videos, and we will see you guys in
the next video.